24308 Deer Park condos. This is out in Redmond. It's for Jennifer D. I'm looking at 4 different properties for her. This one has asphalt, crack fill, seal coat, and stripe. All the striping I will have on Google Drive. One thing I want to say about the striping is we'll need a day of curb prep. It means power washing the curbs. There's yellow curbing out here, so we'll need a day of that. And then we'll need probably 12 hours of seal coat prep for this property. I would imagine it's going to take us probably 2 days to seal coat this property. Yeah, probably about 2 days to seal coat. Crack fill, there is roughly about 2,500 lineal feet of crack fill in here to do. That includes refilling some of the seams from asphalt repairs where it's cracked, and then you got cracking down the flow lines. And then as far as asphalt goes, we've got a couple different areas here. This is one entrance in, one out. Goes all the way up the hill. There is an emergency exit though right here. There's a gate that goes into the other property that we could potentially use, or they could use if needed, in order to get out of here when doing phasing. But it's all uphill. This is flat here, then it continues up the hill, and this is the top. And then it makes its way down. There's lots of carports on this property. So everything that you see in brown there are the roofs to all the carports. Okay, you see them here and here. And then it's just one long driveway going down. Okay, asphalt repairs. We're going to start at the top. There's an 8x8 pothole near the dumpster that we need to fix. Then there's a 40x10 as you, oops, I just realized I had marked the wrong location, so I erased it and put it down here. But there's a 40x10 that starts in the trash enclosure here where there's tree root damage, and then goes all the way out to the middle of the drive aisle, and I can show you that. When you make your way down the hill, there's a 40x10 along the parking stalls here, and it's on the edge of the hill where the asphalt is starting to erode down the hill. So I think best thing to probably do is backfill some of it. We'll probably need, like, I don't know, 5 yards, maybe even 10 yards of just dirt. We don't need to use crushed rock necessarily, but some sort of dirt or gravel to backfill back here would probably help on this 40x10. And I'll show you what that looks like here in a second. And then the last repair is a 5x5. So I'm standing at the top where the entrance is. You come in from the entrance, and you get to where these stalls are. Pretty steep incline here. That's your yellow curb that's really faded and dirty. That's why I was saying that they're going to have to come in and do some power washing. But over here, where I had that 40x10, you can see the curbs busted a little bit, and it's starting to erode or sink a little bit. Fortunately, it's not a steep decline on the back side of the curb here. So if we had gravel, any sort of gravel or fill dirt, and I said 10 yards, but I mean even 5 yards would probably be enough to throw back on this back side, just so it's compacted a little bit. And then and it's not bad right now. You can see that the tree roots are probably what's causing this to sink a little bit, but we need to cut all the way out on the edge here to where my car is, do like a 10x40, take out this little 6x8 curb, put in new asphalt, compact this a little bit better so it's not sinking, and then we got to put the curb back too. So go ahead and throw in 200 feet of 6x8 curbing. I saw miscellaneous areas in here that we could probably repair. Here's another area right here. So this is one area actually I didn't mark on my map, but please add this one too. You got tree root damage here, and it goes all the way up to there. So we're going to start down here at the bottom where this tree root is. We're going to come out 10 feet on top of this repair that was here and go all the way up the hill, and then we'll stop right here at the curb corner, because there's tree root damage right there as well. So we'll come all the way out 10 feet, all the way down, just on the inside of this catch basin, and fix all this asphalt. You can see there's a sewer lid there. Okay, so you got tree root going right by that sewer lid. So I'm not quite sure how that's gonna look when everything's ripped up, but I think that sewer lid might be lifting a little bit because of that tree root. Dimension on that. Okay, that's a 64 by 10 from here down to that last tree root that was kind of on the corner. 64 by 10. All right. I'll show you the other repairs that are up there too, just so you have a better idea. Cleanliness though, I mean, in the main areas, the asphalt looks pretty good. You can see there's been lots of patches, so you got lots of open, cracked areas from it that we need to fill. So that's why I got 2,500 feet of crack fill in here. I'm not worried so much about cleaning the curbs where there's no fire lane, just where there is fire lane. But for seal coat purposes, we will have to clean along the edge. That's why I threw in that power washing. One other area I need to add is I'm at the very top of the property. There's the emergency exit that we could potentially use if need be. But I'm here at the top, and right here in the corner along the hillside, you've got tree root damage all within these 3 stalls here. So it's lifting the curb here. So we'll have to come out 18 plus 18. So, well, it's just a little bit, it's more like 32 feet here. So you got 32 feet from the side here all the way over into that stall. And let's see here. It looks okay in that spot. We could probably go to this second stall here. So 32 by 16. Come all the way out on that second stall and over. Remove those tree roots in that area. So I got to add that one. And then down here, we've got the first repair that I told you about, which was the 8x8. This is kind of a pothole here next to the dumpster. People have been hitting it and it's just getting worse. This is all 3-inch depth. Remove and replace. But we'll fix this whole area right here. Take that area out. Okay, this is where that dumpster is, where I had the 40 by 10. It starts inside the dumpster, takes care of those tree roots, goes down through here past the catch basin, and then ends up all the way down here. So it's actually longer than 40 feet. So I'm gonna have to change that. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's more like let me see here, let me double check that. It's more like 55 feet. So 55 feet by 10 all the way through this area to fix the catch basin. So 55 by 10 to correct this in the area in the middle here and around this catch basin. And while we're at it, I didn't notice this coming down the hill, but we'll probably need to fix right above the catch basin there and then all the way down to this area here too. So what we have from that location down to here is we end up having a 40-foot by 10 right here down the middle to fix around the catch basin there. It's crumbling. And then we got some asphalt that's starting to fail down in the middle. Okay.